Welcome students to the online class Standard 8th Subject Science. Lesson number 4, Current, Electricity and Magnetism. Let us see the topics that we are going to cover in this slide. First one is electric cell. Second one is dry cell. Let us learn each one of these in detail. So student, electric cell is nothing but it is a general device which is also can be said to be a source which is required to produce a uniform flow of charge in a circuit. Okay, various types of electric cells are available today. As we know that there are different cells are available in the market for different uses. So these are used in a range of machine from wristwatch to submarines. As we know that without cell nothing is going to work. So from a big machine or from small machine to submarine, from watch of the which we are hanging on the wall or the watch which we are wearing on our hand, each and everything requires battery or requires cell to work. Okay, so student, out of this cell you must be aware of solar cell. The main function of various electric cell is to maintain a constant potential difference between its two terminals. Okay, the electric cells work on the electric charge to maintain a constant potential difference, about which you will learn later. So student, let us learn about electric cells that are currently in use. So let us learn about dry cell. The dry cell are used in our radio set, wall clocks, torches. So there are dry cells available in 3-4 sizes. As you can see in above slides, the size of the batteries or the size of the cells are in different, and according to its size it is been used at different places. So dry cells are available in different size. According to its use it is been placed. So let us see the construction of the dry cell. Okay, so student, take a lead dry cell and remove its outer coating. As you can see in the above slide how it is shown. Okay, inside it you will find a whitish metal layer. This is the zinc metal layer. Okay, this is the negative terminal of the cell. Now as you can see the zinc layer shown in the slide. Now carefully break open this layer. This is the another layer inside it. An electrolyte is filled between these two layers. Okay student, as you can see in the above slide it is been shown electrolyte term. It is the layer which is present between the two layers of the battery. The electrolyte contains negatively charged and positively charged ions. Student, because of this negative charge and positive charge ions, electricity is being carried out in the process when we switch on something or when we use this cell to work. Okay, so student, further the electrolyte is a wet pulp of zinc chloride and ammonium chloride. There is a graphite rod at the center of the cell, as you can see in between. Okay, a paste of manganese dioxide is filled outside of the rod. Because of this chemical reaction, all of this chemical are electrical charge is produced on the two terminals. Okay, because of this chemical reaction only the electrical charge has been produced and electric current flows in the circuit. So this is how the process of dry cell carried out. So student, further, due to the wet pulp used in this cell, the chemical reaction proceeds very slowly. Hence, a large electric current cannot be obtained from this. Okay, compared to electric cell using liquids, the shelf life of dry cell is longer. Dry cells are very convenient and to use This can be held in any direction with respect to ground and can be used in mobile instrument also. Student, this was all about the dry cell, how the dry cell charges takes place inside it. Okay, thank you.